What is going on, everyone? Dr. Ironbat Prime 2.0 back again with this new video, and as you hit this new video, this is my next upcoming cosplay of 2023, and that is my Daredevil cosplay. Now, before I get right into it, this is basically one of my top 5 cosplays of this year, and I'm really looking forward to doing this cosplay. The short way of just saying it on me cosplaying as Daredevil, this cosplay is basically going to be a combination between the Netflix series suit and also a combo of, of the She-Hulk suit. And this is part 1. Part 2 will come sometime probably next month. Depends on when I get this cosplay done, but I'm just gonna get down to this and show you guys what I have so far and basic plan of what I'm doing for this cosplay. For the shoes that I'm doing for this cosplay of mine, I'm just reusing my black tactical boots that I got at Walmart for $40. I've used these like a dozen times for Nightwing, Red Hood, Bloodshot, Superboy, a couple other cosplays of mine, but this just helps on don't have to break the bank. And again, these are like $40 at Walmart, and all I did was remove the logo that was right here. So yeah, these are the perfect boots for me to have. So another thing I want to talk about, the gloves. Now, I really want to go for the look of having the gloves be somewhat similar to what Matt Murdock wore in the She-Hulk series. So here it is up close. This is basically just a black tactical glove that I got on Amazon, and it was just a matter of adding in some foam right here, and I also added a Velcro system so that way it just Velcros on. Here's what it looks like before and after. Now here's what the gloves are of a before and after look, and again, it was just something I picked up on Amazon and just added in some foam. All of it is a bit tricky. I do have to move my fingers around and move my hand around to just make them fit. But these are the gloves for my Daredevil cosplay. So one of my favorite parts of this cosplay that I've made so far, the holster for my billy clubs. Now this is pretty much a handmade holster that I made myself. I basically got a strap right here, and here from Joann Fabrics, and this one will loop around my belt when I get the belt, and these two will loop around my leg. So and this whole base area is basically a combo between 1mm craft foam, I think, and 5mm craft foam. That thing, I'll admit, it's a little tricky for me to figure out on measuring foam, but this is basically foam, and again, it just straps around my leg, but you'll get the picture. And alongside with that, the billy clubs, just to pull out one of them, here it is in a more up close way, but these are basically 3D printed billy clubs, and they also do attach like they do in the show. And I'll admit, I did a video on how I made these, how I painted these up on my TikTok, so my link for TikTok is right down below. So yeah, but just a short way of saying it, these are basically 3D printed. I got these on Etsy. I will leave the seller's name down below, and it was just a matter of painting these up with a primer and Rust-Oleum red. And then I went in with a Mall Master Silver on some areas here and there, and that's how I painted these up. And yeah, again, they do attach like they do in the show. Another thing I do want to show you and tell you about is some of the paddings that will be going to this cosplay of mine. Now, I used some foam to make these paddings that will be going all over the suit here and there. It was just a matter of cutting them up by using, getting some 2mm foam, and then just cutting it up, looking up a few images, and then I used a wood burner to cut in some areas here and there, and then painted them up with, a black plasti dip as a base coat, and then some Rust-Oleum yellow, and then that was when I added in a black wash of black shoe polish to dirty up a bit like it is in the show. Now, I'll admit, the cosplay that I ordered, well, it's pretty much gonna be, well, it's gonna be based off the Netflix series. Well, now it's on, even though it's on Disney Plus. But it's basic. I'm basically gonna paint it up and just, well, add these parts to the costume once I have it. I got the suit on eBay and it is on its way as we speak, so yeah, when part 2 happens, that's when I'll talk about the suit and everything. So one of the last things I do want to say, well, here's the helmet. I've already done a video on this helmet, and I will leave a link down below on how I got this helmet and well, how I painted it up and everything, but it is 3D printed, and well, it was just a matter of priming it, spray painting it, using some Mallmaster paint, some black shoe polish, and yeah, it does have the red eyes. And I still have my head socket that goes around my head, so it covers up my neck and my ears, and well, it's what Charlie Cox wore when he was Daredevil. Again, a link is down below if you want to see how I made this helmet. I'll admit, I am looking forward to having it complete and ready. Again, part 2 is probably going to come within like a month or two, and I do have other cosplays in the works, so stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. But thank you guys so much for watching part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 on like when I get the suit, and I'm working on the belt and just, well, attaching everything to the suit, but stay tuned for part 2. But just to wrap it up, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, hope y'all liked it, and just learned a thing or two. But also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Hit the bell down there so that way you guys are notified whenever my next video is uploaded. And don't forget to also leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'm always reading comments and I really appreciate when I get thumbs up. But also, don't forget to, well, follow me on all my social media stuff like Instagram, TikTok, and, well, Twitter. Just make sure to follow me. I just might follow you guys back. But until my next video, this is Dr. Ironbat Prime 2.0 signing out, and I will see you guys, well, see y'all in my next video.